lifeline.
In marriage, there is nobody that stays alone and you are expecting the other party to just flow into you that will not cause crisis. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe after, but trouble is coming because it will get to a stage, the elasticity of acceptance of your spouse will get to the limit and things will begin to break. Another sign of lack of adjustment in marriage is selfishness. When you discover that there is high level of selfishness, self-glorification, self-centeredness, stinginess, and rigidity in marriage, this is a sign that nobody is ready to adjust. Another sign that you never adjust in your marriage is when you are seeing your family and friends as your priority. Your family and friends as priority. And you are so rigid about it. He's my father, he's my mother, he's my family, they are my family member. There's nothing you can do about it. When you begin to see things like that. Another one is self-justification. People begin to justify themselves. That is me. I've been doing this thing since 1982. I've been doing this. You can't come around and change me. You can't change me. That is me. It is you that must change. Then they begin to cast blames on each other. There will be attack. There will be counter-attack. And this will continue in marriage. Am I not painting the pictures of many marriages around us? The one we blame the devil, that it was the devil that destroyed the marriage. The key is lack of adjustment. Another thing you will notice in a marriage that is not well adjusted is conflict continually. Conflict continually. Conflict, they will be moving from one conflict to another. Concerning food, they will fight. Concerning sex, they will fight. Concerning light, they will fight. Concerning water, they will fight. Concerning children, when to visit their parents, and so many things are all on everything. Well-adjusted marriage, we have very low level of conflict. Couples that fail to adjust, they will have many battles to fight. Are you ready for peace in that marriage? Then you must be ready to adjust.
Family lifeline.
How to adjust well in your marriage. If adjusting to suit the purpose of your marriage is your desire, then relax and listen to me. Number one thing you need to do is think as married, not as single. Stop thinking that you are still single. As a single person, your life belongs to you. Everything about you is about you. Nobody correct anything. You can sleep anywhere. You can wake up anytime. You can even go 3 days and not return. But as soon as you get married, know that the single person has died. The married person is the one alive. So you don't have total authority over your life again. Somebody had the right to question. Somebody had the right to query. Somebody has the right to know your whereabouts, your plan, your vision, your aspiration, your ambition. And you need to begin to adjust your life, even your career, to suit the purpose of your spouse and the purpose of your family life. You can see some of our ladies, they are career people. They don't want to adjust anything to suit the fact that they are now married. They want to get to the topmost top of that career at the expense of their marriage. And they are ready. They are ready to let go their marriage. They are ready to destroy that marriage if that marriage will not allow them to get to the level of their career that they have been dreaming of. You know, you can still get to that topmost top. Your plan. You can become the MD. Number two, know that your spouse is coming from another background entirely different from yours. Another background entirely. It may be in the area of denomination. If you are from Pentecostal, you marry from our old-time churches, is quite different from each other. If MFM person is to marry a Christ Embassy person, That's another ball game entirely. Both of them are Christian, but they have different orientation, different mode of prayer. That alone can scatter your marriage if you are not ready to adjust. When a Winner Chapel person, member, is married to a CAC person, if both of them insist to have it the way they've been having it, they will have problem. Another one is when you have intertribal marriage, an Igbo person gets married to a Yoruba person, there will be problem. If both of them want to remain the way they are and nobody is yielding, they will fight about food, they will fight about language, they will fight about even wedding, culture, dressing, everything. They will fight about it. Your spouse is coming from another background entirely. Understand this background and try to adjust, and don't be rigid and remain the same person you were before your wedding.
Family Lifeline. Family Lifeline.
Number 3, know that you are not cast in marble. You can change. You can shift ground. If you are not rigid, if you are not stubborn, if you are not proud, if you are not bossy, if you are not cocky, you are not cast in iron. You are not cast in marble. You can actually change. You can actually improve. You can actually turn around. That is what will make your marriage work. So make up your mind that I want to change. I want to improve. Now that I'm married, I am from another tribe. I need to learn how to eat the food from the tribe of my spouse. I want to learn how to even speak the language, how to dress like them. As you are trying that, your spouse is trying to do the same thing, to eat the food from your own tribe, to adjust to each other. That if both of you are committed to this, you are going to find fun doing them. I usually tell people jokingly, if an Igbo man married a Yoruba woman, you are no more a Yoruba person, you are no more an Igbo person, you become what I call Yoru Igbo. Wow, that's another tribe entirely. So when you mix the two together, Yoru and Igbo, so you are going to eat a lot of amala and a lot of akpu in the house. You are going to do a lot of things together. You are going to enjoy the best of two cultures. That's adjustment in marriage. You are not cast in marble. Be ready to adjust, brother. Be ready to adjust, sister. Number 4, know that there's none of us that have the best background, that have the best religion, that have the best experience, that have the best denomination. So we have to pick from each other. We have to pick from each other. Ijebu that got married to Ijesha must learn how to eat a lot of pounded yam. And Ijesha too must learn how to eat ikokore. That is what we call adjustment in marriage. Can you now imagine you are coming from the background that the only thing you learned how to eat was pounded yam. Now another food is added. Enjoy your ikokore. Very beautiful. You need to blend together. That's how to have the best of all marriages. Number 5, know that nobody can meet all your expectations. One of the greatest enemy of marriage is for you to go into marriage looking for somebody to meet all your expectations, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, in every area, even spiritually. Oh, maybe an angel would have been better. Make up your mind that there are so many expectations in marriage, your expectation in marriage, that will never be met. There will be some that will be met halfway. If you have this one in mind, you will celebrate it when your expectation is met, and when it's not met, you have understanding and you move on.
Family Lifeline.
Number 6, be ready to accommodate new ideas. Wow. Be ready to accommodate new ideas. Before marriage, you have been basing your life on your own idea. But immediately you get married, you need to learn how to accommodate new ideas. Ideas that will be coming from your spouse, ideas that will be coming from the background for the new orientation that your wife, your husband is bringing on the table. But if you say, it is only my idea that is tenable, I know more than you, I'm better than you, I am the head of this family, I'm older than you, I know more than you, my salary is bigger than you, you are writing letter to crisis. And this is the foundation of crisis in many marriages. Though we blame so many other things, it's failure to adjust. Be ready to accommodate new ideas. Number 7, do not insist on always having your way. If you are always insisting on having your way, you will destroy your marriage. And that is a sign that you didn't adjust. So at times you listen to your spouse. Is that how you want it? Can we go it that way? To the glory of God and for the good of us. If you are not selfish, you'll be saying that one often, and it will help your marriage so greatly. Number 8, do not see disagreement as a war. Do not see disagreement. Stop seeing disagreement in your marriage. Anytime you disagree, you want to fight it out. It's a war. It's a declaration of war. That is very dangerous. And number 9, if you do not win an argument, don't see it as a loss. Some people, if they argue with their spouse and it seems that they didn't have their way, they will be moody for days. Then they will be looking for the next time to fight it out and win. These are the foundational things that happens in marriage that make marriage to be very difficult. If you do win argument, it is not a victory. Don't rejoice widely, hey, winner, oh, winner. No, that is very wrong. You didn't win any battle because you didn't fight any war.
Family Lifeline.
Number 11, give room for deeper and effective communication in marriage. Deeper. You can never adjust in that marriage except you communicate effectively. When you communicate effectively, then you can have the best marriage all around. Number 12, marriage adjustment takes time. Be patient with each other. One of the greatest attributes of a successful marriage is patience. You must just be patient with each other. There are many things that will not work out well in the beginning, but as you are moving on with joy together, things begin to work out well. Number 13, marriage adjustment is a continuous process. Be ready to bend so that your marriage will not break. It's a continuous process. It will be very huge when you just get married, because there will be a lot of surprises. But after some time, the level of adjustment reduces, but that does not mean there will be no more adjustment in your marriage. Now you know the kind of food to eat together. Now you know the kind of drink. Now you know the time to sleep. Those will happen in the first 1 year of marriage. That is why a lot of marriages breaks in the first 1 to 3 years. So because they cannot just adjust. They don't just understand the new things that's been brought into their homes. And that makes their marriage very, very difficult. So what are you supposed to do? Bend so that your marriage will not break. Marriage adjustment is a continuous thing. When children begin to arrive, you need to make more adjustment. When the in-law visits you, you need to make adjustment. There are ways they were doing in your family and they are not doing like that in other families. Now you are married into another family. You need to learn the way they are doing it. And this takes a lifetime. So if you want a great marriage, the way of adjustment. Thank you for joining me in this particular episode. And I know that you've learned 1 or 2 things about adjustment in marriage. And you are now committed to adjust to suit the purpose of your marriage. If you want to listen to this telecast again, you want to watch this telecast again, kindly go to my YouTube channel at Bisi Adewale is the channel. Subscribe to it and put on the notification. And don't forget to follow me on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, and join me on the Facebook group, Family Lifeline Facebook group. Join me quickly and make your marriage the best. Remember, your family is very, very important. Take good care of your marriage.
Family Lifeline.
Do you want a better marriage? Do you want a more tantalizing and romantic marriage? Will you like to be entertained with good drama skits and transform your home totally to heaven on earth? Then join us on Family Lifeline with Bisi Adewale. Will you like to build your family, get deep knowledge about marriage, love, intimacy, finance and parenting? Then join Bisi Adewale, your family coach on Lagos Television, LTV, UHF 35, DSTV 256, GoTV Channel 90, StarTime Channel 113 every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. For sponsorship and advert placement, please call 0806-831-2004. Family Lifeline. Building families, molding destiny.
Family Lifeline.